And as you mentioned, we're going to start out with two premier players, Kusanagi and Doomsnake. I mean, two of the highlighted players in the region. Of course, Kusanagi has come so close so many times, as you mentioned. And Doomsnake has just been a veteran on that Vega. I can't wait to see what he brings to the table. But, of course, we got top 8 quotes. That's how it usually goes down, right? So let me see if we got that on deck. Indeed, we do. So it looks like Doomsnake going to start off. I am happy to be in top 8. Good luck to everyone. I will do more slides this time. Salsa.
Apparently, in Panama, where he's from, you say salsa when it's like at match start. Give him the sauce, I guess. I don't know.
I like it. I like it.
What about his opponent, Kusanagi? What do we got to say here? Doomsnake has always been a strong player. That's true. Distance might be a problem. That's accurate.
True.
But our hearts are together. I'll just give it my best. No other way around it. Yeah, we're talking about Mexico to Panama, which is definitely quite a distance.
Yeah.
But, you know, hopefully it'll be okay. Kusanagi, again, somebody who has been up near the top, and so has Doomsnake. And, in fact, they have history. I mean, more substantial than I'm about to say, but more recently in CPT, Kusanagi actually beat Doomsnake in the CPT 2020. That was a 3-0.
Okay.
That was a 3-0.
So a clean sweep across the board. And, I mean, Kusanagi, we've highlighted some of the characteristics of his gameplay, right? Unshakable, rarely influenced by the pace of his opponent. So, I mean, someone like a Doomsnake who has a great ground game but is willing to let those slides rip can definitely kind of tilt the enemy, the opponent, into his style of gameplay. But Kusanagi, usually very good at preventing that.
That's true. That's true. One thing I want to point out about Doomsnake is his ability to adapt. Yesterday, we saw him play versus an Akira player.
Yes.
That man didn't know what was going on in game number 1.
No.
He lost it. And as it was going on, he was figuring out more and more and more. And by the end, it's only first to 2 to qualify for this, he was ready. So he's totally capable of making changes mid-set, adapting, being ready for it in preparation, and then also changing things up as it goes.
But the willingness to adapt is going to come clashing with the, you know, fortitude of Kusanagi, right? Like the unshakable style. Like he is very rarely conditioned. So I want to see if Doomsnake ends up getting ahead of himself a little bit on some of these adjustments he can make. But already Kusanagi off to a hot start.
Yeah, he's already got the corner, starting it off with Fireball, Dragon Punch. No, doesn't get more classic than that.
And already locked in the corner. You can see utilizing that soccer gameplay, air to air, and then just got him on the ground. Not sure if Doomsnake was holding up, thought he would go on the other side. Either way, already stunned.
Yeah, already in big trouble. It's going to be a standing reset. He's still stuck. Kusanagi's still there. Okay, good. He's still in there.
Yeah, he found a poke for just a
God. Okay,
second.
he did chip damage. That was it.
Just poked back a little bit, tried to find an opening. I mean, Kusanagi even gave him a little bit of a gap to where he felt comfortable pressing, right, with that down forward heavy kick.
Just a light punch. That was it. Kusanagi, you know, just backs off to the right spots looking for that almost all the time. If he's not actively approaching, just like you saw that backdash right there, that's him getting to exactly where he wants to be, waiting for something like a jump, waiting for a counter poke, or waiting to throw some fireballs.
Yeah, but right now, Doomsnake, he's trying to find, oh no, the Aura Swipe through the fireball, but a little bit too late. And now Kusanagi, trying to catch him pressing right there, but not going to have him charge up the fireball. Just getting bullied at this point. Doomsnake, you can see, very timid.
Only the jab. Nothing else. Could have had more there.
Yeah, no EX
Could have had more there.
Again, you can see he's just hesitant, very unsure about how to approach on the ground, but that is a big open up. Crush counter into the full V-trigger conversion. We got the corner as well. Tried for the shimmy attempt. Not going to bite. Oh, no. A little bit outside of the range. Wow. But
a little lucky there.
Yeah, throwing the frame trap attempt.
But he's got the life lead, actually. Did enough damage there. No cancel. It wasn't quite ready. Big plus frames. Kusanagi's very dangerous. Can absolutely take the round and the game on next hit.
I love the solid stuff from Doomsnake coming out. Really holding his ground until now. And then he presses a button here, escapes with the EX, but then gets clipped with the stand light kick from long distance. Sakura special.
I don't know. I'm not sure he meant to do EX and not super in that situation, but
okay.
didn't work out for him. I mean, there were things to take away from at least that second round. First round, he basically got bullied.
Yeah.
Second round, as things went on, a little bit more confident in some of those situations. He still did definitely let Kusanagi, you know, still turns with like the fully charged fireball and stuff like that. Like he was a little bit cautious and timid in some of the situations, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, you know, he promised us more slides. I haven't seen enough, you know what I mean? Especially in those situations where you get the charged fireball, maybe he can react and challenge it a couple of times. Beautiful stuff right there, getting past the projectile. He was looking for that in the first game, but couldn't quite find it. Cross under real quick. Goes with the claw off, just put it back on.
I would imagine when she throws an up fireball, that would be like key slide time, but we haven't yet seen that.
Yeah, and right now he's still showing a lot of respect to the projectile game of Kusanagi and just really the distance that he's maintaining up against the Vega.
I mean, he got DP'd by dripping over a fireball a couple times. He has not done that since. He's been like, okay, I'm going to hold up on that one.
And then again, we see the air reset situation just clipped by the stand medium punch. Oh, I love that fireball from Kusanagi. And then straight through the air fireball. What a response from Doomsnake. Bishop gets the slowdown, just trying to take the plus frames back.
Hey, nice. Okay, might have been looking for back tech. Didn't come. And he might have tried to chase. Not quite there anyway. It works out for Kusanagi.
Yeah. Most definitely, he looked like he was chasing down the V reversal and then the EX stuffed by the stand jab. Remember, this is 3 out of 5 here. We are in top 8, so Doomsnake, oh no, Trinely brings out a side, but it failed punish attempt from Kusanagi. And at this point, we're going right back to the fireball game, trying to bait Doomsnake and take it to the skies, but he's stood his ground.
Yeah, it's very grounded play, in fact, from Doomsnake. Well, just as I say, of course, is when he jumps. But other than that, he's been mostly on the ground, patient, not even maybe whip punishing things he could have.
And you can see Kusanagi is showing a lot of respect to the slides. Like, once he's in slide range right here, right, blocking perfectly, he's not moving. He's not, like, walking back and forth trying to bait anything. He's just standing still. Great bait right there on the throw attempt.
That Doomsnake in big trouble. He's going to have full resources, and Vega can definitely pump it out, but will he even get the chance? Not going to happen. Again, the frame trap comes right there. It's a pretty fast 2-0 so far. Of course, we're in first to 3 territory here in top 8, but pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned, right, in CB 2020, it was a 3-0 victory for Kusanagi in this same matchup. So he's looking to pick up right where he left off last year. And, I mean, just in general, it's a great ground game from Sakura, utilizing the walk speed to pretty much stay outside that range of the slide. And then once he's in the range of the slide, he just kind of chills out. There's no, like, moments where he's walking back or forward to actually, like, give him a low attempt at open up.
He is not presenting any easy targets.
No. Nice DP, and yeah, you can see Kusanagi, as soon as he's a frustrated Doomsnake enough on the ground to take to the skies, his anti-airs have been on point. Seen it with the DP, we've seen it with the crouch buttons. Oh man, yeah, unfortunate for Doomsnake. That is one of Vega's more weak points, right, the anti-airs, but full into the V-trigger and the EX follow-up is going to bring him back into the lead.
Hey, he gets full punish. Oh! She just walks out of it. Talk about Sakura privilege, man.
Yeah,
you see, she's just out of there.
The walk speed.
Oh, okay.
The DP after the V-ship. I feel like he was going to pop off with the one again, but instead we got the EX command throw, Azuna drop.
And Doomsnake backs off. Okay, the raw activation comes. Kusanagi's going to allow this. Trying to approach. Okay, fine. Didn't work out. And he actually dashed forward. What a timing. Everybody in the world thought that was backdash to try to set out a fireball, then the approach. That's what Doomsnake thought. Kusanagi dashed forward to just the right spot for DP.
Really? Oh, and then again, even on the neutral jump, just getting exposed by that horizontal range. Yeah, it's a punish clean. Doomsnake, I don't know if he thought Kusanagi would try to take his turn a little bit early, but either way, nice meaty off that.
Outranging that jump in there as Doomsnake on the ground.
Yeah, that was at least good to not have to take the block frames. Right now, finally getting clipped. Doomsnake has done a good job not getting his legs clipped too often either, but you know, at this point, it's definitely feeling overwhelming. However, turns the tables just like that. Dash up low connect. But yeah, respecting Kusanagi's wake-up game.
That's for sure, allowing Kusanagi to start things off. He did go in. It's good damage. It's not enough.
And then the long distance overhead just tapped her with the heel.
Did you see Kusanagi stand up briefly looking for the overhead? And then he was like, okay, it's not coming. Crouch. That's when it hit.
And Kusanagi, man, just so mindful of all his opponent's options. He's still on set point. Of course, Doomsnake trying to slow the pace down a little bit. Find his way back into the set. Yeah, those charge fireballs just allowing Kusanagi to get that VSO cancel in the approach.
Oh, all the way in the corner. Very grab, heavy pressure all of a sudden. Doomsnake doesn't take bait. Yeah, look at him. Just nothing.
Nice, finds the slide, but yeah, just committed to the V-trigger, right? We talked about the distance being a problem. It's going to be hard to confirm in that situation.
That's true. Okay, slight challenge. Doomsnake hasn't really been pressing forward very much, and it hit when he did.
EX right through it. Oh, perfectly ranged from Kusanagi again, though.
Definitely more forward movement on Doomsnake's side. There it is!
Yeah, that's what you called out in that second game. The slides for the up fireballs, finally finding it. Huge damage here. Oh, what a block! Kusanagi knew! You're kidding me. He has the CA on deck as well, so next hit is death. He tries for the empty low, blocking it out for now. Use the EX to keep the plus frames on, but Doomsnake is still fighting. We still living, respecting the fireballs for now. Only one more EX to Kusanagi's name.
He has that trigger as well. He can get out of situations or deal damage like this. He's going to take at least one game here.
Doomsnake showing no fear in the heart of the plus frames right there. In the face of the plus frames. You see it block the EX fireball. Sakura walking up. He'll just press his stand light kick.
One thing about his defensive strategy right now is that it's very patient. He got grabbed a lot and put into the corner.
Yeah.
That didn't convince him to start pressing many buttons because in the corner on the other side, when Sakura was fully loaded, he was just sitting there. He was hanging out very patiently.
Yes.
That is his committed strategy, it looks like, on defense.
He's like, bro, I am just against getting counter hit. I don't want to get frame trapped, right? We've seen barely like any of the down forward heavy kick. I believe that's the Sakura button.
Yeah,
she splits the leg in the air. We've seen that hit like maybe once or twice. We've seen him block it a majority of the time, and that is definitely a great button to kind of throw bait people, frame trap people in general. So I really like the way Doomsnake is still holding it down, even in the deficit of a 2-0.
Now, it sounds to me like we've gone back to character select after Doomsnake took a W.
Yeah, I wonder if Kusanagi is going to try for some one-game shenanigans, you know? Yeah, I'm up 2-1. I just need one more match. Could pick up a more mix-heavy character. I know he's mainly played the Karen before this, so I'm not sure which character he could have up his sleeve, but I mean, maybe an Oro, maybe a Rose, maybe he's one of the newer characters that Doomsnake just doesn't have much experience against.
Yeah, having seen yesterday how we played against Akira, right? Yeah, I don't know. I've seen Kusanagi play a few other characters. I'm not going to speculate because we'll find out very shortly what he's going to do. If he's going to switch at all, right? Like maybe he's just taking a little bit of time. Maybe he's, I don't know, hoping the connection improves. Like whatever it might be, just hanging on a little bit here.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for the most part, I still like what he's doing. You know, it was a close game right there. He certainly could have taken it had one or two things gone a little bit differently. So it's not like Doomsnake has figured it all out. Doomsnake is playing well, but it's not like the Sakura has been completely overrun.
Yeah, exactly right. Even after that one-game loss, the character is by no means solved for Doomsnake, but it looks like we're going straight back into it.
Okay.
No surprises here. Kusanagi has been riding with that Sakura for quite a while now. He's gotten great results with it, so no surprise that he ends up sticking.
Oh, I think he switched V-skills, what it is, so he's got the roll now.
Okay, yeah, he was rocking, I believe the reverse of this. I thought he was rocking the V-trigger too as well, but could be mistaken. Either way, Fireball to close that distance, and that has worked so well for Kusanagi time and time again. Already in the corner for Doomsnake. Ooh, and the frame trap off the heavy kick.
Aha, there's the quick tech. So maybe the defensive strategy has changed. No counter poke in that situation, but still looks to me like more forward movement out of Doomsnake.
Yeah, which is good, definitely. Like, always trying to throw in that slide range. It's at least going to take some of the options for Sakura off the table. Make him think twice about what he's going to do.
Doomsnake just outside of her buttons, just outside of her jump range even. I love the spot for him.
Oh, yeah, finally did find a successful jump in. Of course, it's going to start the guessing game, and now we got the throws. I love Kusanagi recognizing the fact Doomsnake has been really willing to down back. Oh, and one more slide is too much.
He did have trigger.
Yeah, I don't know if it built like on the hit or not. I wasn't paying enough attention to the meter.
Oh, that's match point for Kusanagi here. And he's right back at that range that he's been playing at. A little bit further range than where Claw looks comfortable.
Yeah, but then sneaking in these jump ins. Good tech from Doomsnake here. You got to be careful now. He's taken a couple of throws. You can definitely see that heavy kick come out. Either way, Kusanagi controlling the space, even putting a button on Vega as he wakes up. Not going to be able to get anything else off of it, but Doomsnake getting something big here.
Oh, here's a big chance. Lot of stun. Saving the rest, and he gets the EX grab, the Shirley stun.
Yes, indeed. Put it back towards the corner as well. It's going to be one guess away.
Oh, what's this? Okay, it still worked. It still worked.
Yeah, Kusanagi activating the V-trigger. Tried to freeze the screen a little bit, get a better idea of what Doomsnake was going to come down with, but didn't find the correct answer here, and Doomsnake still staying alive.
He's been really cautious after that roll.
Yeah, showing a lot of respect.
Hey, here's this further range I was talking about where it looks like Kusanagi's comfortable. First time we've seen it. Here's nice pressure for Doomsnake. Really starting things off the command grab. He had canceled out of that most of the time.
Super smart now. Yeah, the stun was knocking at his door, but I love the patience from Doomsnake. He's like, bruh, I have such a significant life lead. Yeah. I'm just going to make you come to me and make you play slow at my pace.
Oh, it feels bad. That's the worst feeling in Street Fighter. You get called out on that.
Clipped up by the up fireball. Ooh, just jumps that one. Oh, jumps back into that one, and a clean juggle from Kusanagi.
The quick tech rather than back roll. Kusanagi was betting on back roll in that situation, but quick tech into stand-like kick. The 3-frame from Doomsnake saved the day.
Beautiful defense once again from Doomsnake, man. Challenging at the proper moments and knowing when he can and can't eat the throw. It's a really good stuff. And, I mean, we were on the verge of Kusanagi getting another 3-0, a repeat performance of what he did over Doomsnake last year, and just like that, a Game 5.
Yeah, how about that? Shout-outs to Doomsnake. I mean, we were talking up his ability to adapt, I guess, and maybe we're seeing it right here.
There you go.
Very, very cool to see. You know, he's somebody who's always believed in Claw, even in previous seasons when people didn't think that character was very good. He has always been there thinking that the character was stronger. Now, he wouldn't have told you that Claw was top tier or anything.
Yeah,
right? He always did want buffs. But I can remember talking with him in previous events years ago where he was honest and he said, I think Claw is my best chance in most of these matchups to do well. And that's not to say that, like, what if he had a different mindset and he liked another character more, right? But like for somebody who has his mindset, he felt that Claw was a really good pick for him already. So now that the character is a good character,
yeah.
I mean, we're seeing him here one game away from winners finals of CPT.
Yeah, exactly. So the fact that he's put all that work in up until this point, Ryan, now the character's gotten some quality of life buffs. People think he's a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
It's only going to, you know, up his results as they've already been great. So can't wait to see him continue on this Vega, even despite this tournament. You know, it could come to a conclusion soon for him, or he could be going all the way into Capcom Cup, right? Yeah. He is in a good position to do so. Winner semifinals, still in the winner side of the bracket. So it is definitely a good look for Doomsnake overall. And I mean, yeah, he's just been the premier Vega player, and it's cool because he's still like mainly utilizing the V-Trigger 1, V-Skill 2 a little bit more, but he uses pretty much everything the character's got.
Yeah, no, you're totally right about that. And speaking of using everything the character has, my guess is that his opponent is probably going to go back to the previous V-Skill V-Trigger. What do we got? Yeah, that is exactly what's happening. Okay. Yeah, so you're right. It was Trigger 2 before. He's gone back to that now. V-Skill 1. So he didn't like how it went. I mean, he did actually use V-Skill 1 to approach a couple of times, if you recall.
Yeah, for sure. I'm wondering what the thought process was. I'll have to give that some hard thoughts later. Yeah, and already this is a great start for Kusanagi, establishing a life lead. But we've seen Doomsnake really not get shaken by any of that. He has just been chilled out, willing to take the hits he gets slowly but surely.
Not even trying to anti-air, not even just walking away, getting out of there. Oh, did he think he had EX? What happened there?
Yeah, and then he gets caught reaching, maybe a little bit flustered by that last bit. Oh, Kusanagi putting the pressure on here, and yeah, it was a throw or strike away from stun or death. Now Kusanagi knocking on the door of set point once again. That's a very quick round. See if Doomsnake kind of recompose himself a bit.
Yeah, but for that error, I liked what he was doing, but then it was all downhill at that point.
Ah, cannot react in time. But at least does use the slide to avoid the jump in. I like that. Not going to give Kusanagi free plus frames.
The slow approach by Doomsnake, but again, there is that more forward-heavy style. Oh, what a check!
This is such a good switch up in the rhythm from Kusanagi. Now EX fireball already trying to bully him in the corner. What a stuff.
Saving that trigger. It was Doomsnake there. Oh, that might have been it. Yeah, he wanted it for sure.
Still gets the air throw off. That's a good option as well.
Betting on it this time. Nothing came.
Yeah, the backdash almost got clipped, but recovered just in time. Back to the fireball wars. Using the approach, but wow. Low profiling for a second, but Kusanagi showing no fear, just dashing in, confirming all the way. And yeah, with that V-Trigger 2, that's big damage.
He's one hit away if he gets the right one. Big plus frame. Trying to get through a fireball, probably. That is going to do it. Kusanagi qualifies in winners finals.
Oh.
Moving on past Doomsnake. Again, to call it out from before, many of us think that he is one of the favorites to take this event. And although that was a close one, very close one, he gets through, and he's going to be in winners finals.